82, and on this evening's episode, this particular live stream, what I want to do is showcase the track, a little gem that my brother happened to come across some time ago. Personally, if you're anything like me, you enjoy more realistic side of some of the things in the game, and in this case, here we go. Took me a second to remember where it was. So anyways, somebody did this and they did a very, very, very good job at it. We've been driving this track for quite some time with people. And FR Player 1 here. And so credit goes out to him. He's an absolute genius. This is one of the best renderings of this track I've seen. As a matter of fact, we have come across a couple other ones. But for today's purposes, this is the best one, so this is the one we're going to run. Personally, I like supercars, so that's what I'm going to do it in. Not going to do a race because not much point in it. Just set it up for 2 laps and change station here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and launch, because like I said, this is more about a showcase than a race. Alright, so for today's purposes, I've chosen my Vision. Now, one good racer tip here is in the beginning of the race, you can pop the accelerator, and pretty much every single time you'll get the launch. Keeping in mind on this course, there are speed breakers in certain areas, so you definitely want to be mindful of that. And the idea here is really to race sort of how you would more realistically, so you don't slam into somebody at 200 miles an hour, because you wouldn't do that in real life. But I would like to point out the rendering in this is just absolutely masterful. So now that we've got some speed up here and we're coming around for the second lap, keep in mind, you know, you're carrying a lot of speed up to a rather tight corner. I braked a little too hard for that, but right here you want to try to make this as straight a shot as possible to maintain as much speed into this corner. But again, I botched that one as well that time. Kissing the apex, coming out towards the wall, and again there, towards the wall, and again there. Now you have your now you want to stay out wide and then come in towards the tail of this corner. And that concludes the Tsukuba Circuit Showcase. As you can see, it was very well put together. The person who did it put a lot of time into it, and it's an extremely fun track. It's a nice short circuit for some nice hot laps. Take it and run with it and see what you can do.